go from here.
Hi everybody, Lisa from Creative Studio. How is everybody doing? Well, today what I wanted to do was get back to basics for the people who are just starting out with wreathing. This is what we're going to work on today. I haven't done one of these in quite a while because I've moved on to a little bit more difficult wreaths, but I thought I would share today a project for beginners. And of course we've got Sadie in the background, if you can hear her barking. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is this is the wreath forms I used to use. They're like 3-dimensional, or 2-dimensional. They're just thicker. They're not the flat ones. I don't use those quite that often unless somebody wants something really, really flat for their two doors to put in between. But this is what I normally would use, one of these. I would pick out my colors of mesh that correspond to this cute sign. Look at that. And if you guys know me, you know I love chinoiserie. And this one is like mixed with the bunny, so I thought it was adorable. And I've already put these little cable mounts on the back to attach them to the frame. Sometimes I punch holes in the corners, and sometimes I use the mounts. So today I used the mounts. And I had to do them early because they needed time to dry. And then I've got an array of blue and white different kinds of ribbon. I'm going to use a little bit of this one for the bow. You can see which one that is. And I got the regular rose chinoiserie. And then I got the one with the little panty edging. If you know what the panty edging is, it's the lace. They call it panties. Don't ask me why. And I got a couple other ones in here that we're going to mix in. I just pulled a bunch of them for the bows and for the top, the ribbon tails. And we're going to use this little thing for the ribbon tails. I guess we're good. I've got a new pair of scissors. The rose gold. Fancy, fancy. Okay. Let's start cutting. I'm going to start, won't need that sign for a bit. I'm going to put this to the side too. And we're going to start cutting. I'm going right from the beginning, guys. We're going to start with the cutting. And I'm going to start with this color first. This is going to be the base. So I'm going to stick this on here. Just something to hold my mesh. Okay. I'm going to cut these. I used to do about 20. And only because I did 20 or 19, actually it was 19. You should be able to get 20. If you use 20 inches, you should be able to get a whole roll. But I found out that sometimes it's not exact. So I was cutting them at 19, just to be on the safe side. That way you're not opening up another one. I mean, if you want to, that's fine, but we're just going to try to do this conservatively. All right, so I'm at 36. So I need 16, right? No, 17 for 19 inches. So we're going to cut 18 of these. In this color. It's probably the whole roll. halfway. 9. I usually have these cut early, but I did want to show you guys everything. How long everything takes, all the cutting involved. Oops. Oh, my little thingy came apart. It's okay. He just screws in. The blade. That's how you change the blade, by the way. You just unscrew this. I lost count. Did you? I'm just going to cut it to the end. That's usually how it works out anyway. I might need a new blade. Well, we're almost there. Yeah, my little curly things get tighter as you get towards the end of the roll. Oh, I think that's it. One more. That's it from this roll. Alright, I'm going to put this down. We're going to start assembling. The ones that are tighter, I'm going to use those for the inside. And I'm going to use the ones that are a little bit looser for the outside. Okay. Alright, let's start by taking off the little tag. We don't need that. Okay. And then I'm going to leave these on the inside because I don't need them yet. So we're going to start working on the outside. I'm just going to get these ready. Just pull them out. This. All right, I'm just going to open them up. Lay around. All right, so now they're ready. All right, so now we're going to just, I forget the technique that this one's called. It's a ruffle. Where you, the one side, well, actually, if you want to do it this way. I have trouble doing it this way. But you curl them in and then you scrunch it in the middle. Like this. But I have trouble doing it that way. So the easiest way I have found is to take the one end and do about 3 turns. Just clip it and do about 3 turns on this end. Scrunch it all together and you got your little ruffle. Okay, and then you're going to put your ruffle in your tie and push it down as far as you can. You don't want it poofing up, you want it tight. And then give this a twist. Just one for now, because you're going to be putting other things in here. So this is just your first layer. We've got this layer, then we have 2 curls we're putting in, and then we're putting in ribbon. So we actually have 3 layers we're putting in every one of these. So if you ever wonder if this is time consuming, it is. It does take people a lot of time to make these wreaths, and you know that's why they're pricey. There's not a machine making this. I'll sometimes just do it this way. There's no machine. You know, it's people making this by hand. Cutting, nothing's pre-cut. Okay, and then you just butt these up together like this. And then we have just our first two. Could do a lot of squats doing this. Every time I pick up one of these, I'm going to do a squat to get a little bit of a workout in. Right? Push that in, give it a turn. Ready? Squat. Can't do my squats. Next one in. Butt them up next to one another. I'm going to take two this time. And the way I'm doing it, it's basically the same way. I'm just not using the little clip. I'm just doing a couple turns this way and then starting from the other end in the middle. Doing a couple turns this way. And then just scrunching it all together. Like that. And put it in our form. A twist. And move on. Them up. Okay, we've got three more on the outside. So let me pick out my three. 1, 2. Yes, I'll use this one. So how many of you guys like the chinoiserie theme? No, we had 4 more. My bad. We've got 4 more. I've made one with lemons last year. Chinoiserie with lemons. And I think I made one with a bunny. I think I made one with a bunny last year. Possibly. I can't remember. I can't remember what I had for dinner yesterday, let alone what I did a year ago. Are you that way? Or you remember what you did last year, but not what you did last night? One or the other. Or both. I'm trying to push it in as close to the metal frame as I can. All right, we got one more. All right in here, and I'm gonna hold it up for you so you can see the first layer. Okay, here's the first layer. it's starting to take shape. All right, and let's finish with the inside. Now there is another trick I'm going to show you later. I just want to point it out now. So you have your little ruffles, right? As you're progressing with your project, because of the way these things are attached, they start going like, they move too much. All right, we're going to fix that later. After we put the ribbons in, we're going to fix this. We're going to make it so they don't move. That annoys me. I don't like that. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't use this frame as much. I don't like these. I don't like them going like this. I want them to stay like this. But like I said, we're going to fix it. All right, let's do the inside. Yep, I found a fix for it. I almost forgot about the fix. It's my secret. That's not really my secret. I did see somebody else do it, I believe. But I've never, and only one other person. And that was in some group I was in. And I can't remember where I saw it. But I kind of was thinking, in my own mind the same thing. And then I saw somebody actually do it. I'm like, yep. That's how I'm doing it. I didn't count these. I hope I have enough. And when I talk, I lose count. Oh. When I'm done with this, this will be available in my Etsy shop. If you want it before you buy it, just let me know that if you watch this video and I'll send you a 10% off coupon. Just saying. It'll help a little bit. I don't know what I'm pricing it for yet, but it will include shipping. So you don't have to sit there and try to figure it out what it's going to cost. Scrunch. Okay, we're almost in 20 minutes, and that's how long this took. About 20 minutes to do this. Maybe a little bit less if you're not talking. I try not to stop what I'm doing while I'm talking. Yep, perfect. Remember, 19 inches. If you did 20, you're going to be short. Because it would be like an inch cut off of every one of these, and then you would be short one. And then you'd have to open up a new pack, and then you'd be all discombobulated. Okay, I think it looks good. I like this color, the neutrals. All right, we put all this up to one another. that looks. All right, now we got our second layer. Okay. Nice, right? Easy. All right, where's my little friend here? All right, now we're gonna cut the curls. Now, I don't know if I have enough white. And if I don't, let me put this in. I have like a cream. And if I don't, I'm going to just compensate with some more blue because I don't want. Just see what else I have. I have pink and purple. I think I need to buy some more white. I still have this color. No. It's like a cream color, and I don't want to use that because the sign. Where's the sign? The sign's not really cream, it's white. See? I don't know if I would want to use. I like the white. We're just going to stick with the white and the blue. And we'll see what happens. And these are only cut 10 inches. This is extra blue. All right. So let's see. Pull this one through. So we've got 26, 16, and 6. So you can do 3 of them in one shot. So we got 3. Six. That's it. 6. 7. 8. 9. Okay. 3, 6, 9. 10. 11. 12. We're gonna be real close. 13. 14. 15. And then the last 3 is just going to be blue. That's fine. It's not going to make that much of a difference. It's going to be probably hidden behind the sign anyway. 2, 3. All right. Oop. All right. I might be able to use this little piece if I need it. It's a little extra. Cut that off of there. If it's needed. Other than that, we're good. All right, round 2. Let's bring our little friend back up here. We don't need this anymore. We're done cutting. Okay. Now we're going to start. Don't matter where you start. We're going to start right here. Okay. We're going to take one bundle. And we're going to curl up one. And again, if you don't want to hold it, just grab a little clip. Clip it. Roll this one. Just put it together. Scrunch it in the middle. Okay, then you're going to open this. Don't keep building up, like put this on and then twist them again. Because every time you put something in, it's going to be too thick. So you want to open this up carefully. It's not going to pop out because it's already been scrunched. Stick this in as far down as it'll go again. And just do a turn because we're going to have to put ribbon in next. So just one more. One turn, and that's it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do that 18 times. I'm gonna roll that one. It's not that hard to hold. I'm gonna roll this one. Put it together. And this one I think I had the blue on top. I don't think it really matters. We'll just do them all the same. And scrunch. Open up the next one. I'm going to put it in. We're going to push it all the way down. And we're going to do a twist. There's the first 2. See? Just about like this. You don't want it too thin, you don't want it too loose. Just a nice little loose curl. Like that. Just scrunch it in the middle. Open it up. Push it all the way down. And give it a twist. Okay, let's keep going. And by the way, all this mesh is 10 inches. It's 10-inch rolls. I'm going to tell you right now, the hardest part is going to be putting that sign on. Believe it or not. That is always the one thing that gives me a hard time. Is trying to get them on. This is the easy part. A little tedious, but at least it's easy. separate them. Curl. Mostly curl by themselves. Curl. Scrunch. Unhook. Push this one down a little bit. Curl. Scrunch. Another piece of advice, and it's not happening to me, but I was just thinking, don't wear any clothes that's going to get hooked up into your mesh. Actually, this is that breeze mesh, so it's not very, it doesn't really snag, but you can see like the edges of this one probably snag on your clothes. This breeze mesh, it's a little bit softer. All right, we're almost done with the first row. One more. And we start the inside. And then we have the cut ribbon. I told you I have nothing pre-done. We're doing everything together, including adding the sign and bows. Bows and ribbons. We're gonna do all that together. Now I'm not going to embellish it. I'm not sure if I'm going to, I might add a few things later on after the video around the bow, but I'm not going to add a lot to this. This is going to be more of a plain wreath with no or very little greenery. Because I have this blue that might look pretty with it. Just around the bow. I might put a little bit of this in. Not sure. And then I got these little tiny white. I use a lot of those and I'm almost out, so I might have to place another order. I don't want to, but I might have to. I've already got a couple orders, and when I order something, I get certain things at certain places. And I just ordered from that place, and I might have to place another order. Okay, and we're doing the top row. Even this one is pushing in, moving around too much. I mean, it'll be better once everything is in place. to put in one of these that we had to do 2 blues. That's going to go in next. I'm going to scatter them around. We're getting there. So all this really is just layering. Got your cruffles, that's the word. You've got your cruffles, your curls, and then we're going to do our tails next. Write that down. Cruffles, curls, tails. Bows, sign. That's it. Put this one over here. Thickening up real nice. This is going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty. Okay, got one more. I'm just going to put this little, it's not quite 10 inches, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, I don't need this guy. All right, see how thick it got? See? Go. All right, next step. We're going to do some tails. Just going to make sure I have enough. I don't know if I want to do. I got these. Well, obviously I can't do that. I guess I can do that. I might need to pick out one other thing. I mean, I can do kind of want like a solid. What can we use? I'm looking over at my stash. I should have plenty of stuff to choose from. All right, I might have to do, how about polka dots? Let's see, polka dots. I've got 2 different kind of polka dots. I might have to use one of these. I'm thinking the lighter one. definitely want to use one of these. I'm going to go with this one just because I know there's more of it. And this one. And then maybe that one. See, this one for the bow. All right, now I need one more. I think I'm going to do, let's see. Decisions. I have this. I have this. I don't know if I want to do stripe. I just want to do a plain one. I have navy, and I don't really want to use that. What do I have down here? Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, I might have to change that a little bit. Maybe that and that. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to use all 2.5 inch. Okay. I think this will work. All right, well, what are you doing down there? How you doggy? Okay, we're going to do 18. You ready? Or 9? No, it's 9. Each one is going to be 9. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 of those. These are 13 inches, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to do 9 of these. There's a little bit left. Okay. This is just a piece of NDF that has been cut 13 inches. Just makes it easier. I had my husband cut that for me. And if any of you guys want one, just let me know. Just hit me up and you could probably send one out for like 10 bucks if you want one. Okay. So let's put these, start cutting these and putting these together. All right. So we're going to dovetail these. I'm just going to cut them on the angle. put like 3 of them together. And there's the last 3. I'm able to grasp a couple more than 3 on this one because it's a solid color. It's a little easier to cut. All right, and what we're going to do with these, we're just going to put them together so we're ready to put them in the wreath. Come on, open. There we go. And alternate them. Cut that off. It's pretty. Okay, now we've got our first pile done. Okay, we have to do the same to this. Same thing. One, got 9 cut. Okay, 9 of them, and then 9 of these, and then we're done. Guys, it's probably a dog. Probably the neighbor's dog. Either that or delivery. Could be Amazon. monsters. Two big monsters. You can tell the older one is teaching the younger one. Bad habits. Well, no. I mean, that's the job. The job is to protect. And that's how they do it. They bark. At everything. People, UPS, the mailman, the dog, a leaf, whatever. Whatever's in front of our house. All the time. But I love them. The little one's finding her bark. She's 2. She doesn't bark as much as the big one. I'm not the big one. I should say the older one. They're about the same size now. They're both big. They're both German Shepherds, but the one's got a little husky in her. The other one's all German Shepherd. Both rescues. Both very good dogs. Can't imagine my life without them. We're on our last layer, guys. We're on our last layer. And now she's outside the door. I hear you out there. Mom locked me out. You're barking too much. All right, last dovetail. And by dovetail, I mean it's just a V at the end, if you guys didn't know. I guess if this is wreathing 101, I should mention that that's what dovetail means, right? All right, let's alternate these. And hopefully this looks okay. I think it will. All right. All right, so now we have our 2 piles. And let's bring her. Oh, and I gotta show you my little trick too. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay. Put them together. We're gonna find the middle. And then we're going to scrunch it in the middle. Okay. A nice scrunch. You can bend it too if you want. All right. I'm going to open. This is going to be kind of hard to show you because there's a lot going on here. All right. So I'm going to open this up again for the 3rd time. The last time. All right. We're going to put the ribbon in here. Push it all the way down. All right, I'm going to give it maybe like at least 2 or 3 turns now because you're done. Okay. All right, so here's the ribbon. Oh, let me fix it. Hang on. it. It's not right. Go this way. You just tie it. All right, I'm going to twist it twice, okay? All right, so you see how it's twisted? You've got your ribbon. You've twisted it twice, okay? So you've got these two little guys left here. Take the one, okay? And then there's the second rung. See that in there? There's like another, the second little rung. It's like right here. You're going to take this piece and you're going to wrap it around. Doesn't matter if it's which way it is. Yeah, there's actually 3 of them. I'm going to use the one in the middle. Just like, look at this. Form has 3. 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to take this one little piece. See how it's going like this? That's what I said I didn't like. Take this piece and you're going to wrap it around this little ring. You're going to just twist it around on that little rung right in here. God, it's so hard to show you that. See if you can see that. Yeah, I think you can see it in the picture. It's right here. I wrapped it around right up here. Now, this thing ain't moving. It's not doing this. It's not moving that much. Right? So that's how I'm doing this. You don't have to. You might think it's fine for it to move around. As for me, it annoys me. And then I'm just separating the ribbons a little bit. Okay. All right, so that's what it looks like. Just separate them. They look pretty, little ribbon tails, right? Now also, if you wanted to, if you don't want this totally round, you can smush it into more like an oval. This one's kind of a little bit hard because this metal is a little bit stiff, but it can be done. Right, so you want to take it and just take it from the one side and just pull it a little bit, and then you can do the other side. I actually prefer it this way. You can, I was gonna put the ribbons on first, but I'm not. I want to just do this before the ribbons are on. But then I don't want to smash the ribbons up later. Okay, so now it's in an oval shape more than a round shape. It's all personal preference. Yeah, I like it in the oval. The oval. Okay. And I messed up my ribbon, but that's okay. Let's just fix her up. All right, and let's just keep going around. And the next one we're going to do, the next set, find the middle. Whoop. Give her a scrunch. Find your little ties. Where's the other one? Yeah, tight. Open it up. Stick the ribbon in there. Push it all the way down. We're going to twist. There are like 2 twists. And then we're going to take one of those little ties and push it through, and then just tie it around one of the rungs up above it. Rings, rungs. Oh, there we go. You can just twist it around there a couple times. There we go. Okay. And then you just just going to open this one up, the tails. There we go. Now we have those two. Let's see, I like this. Here's the other one. So we got that one, and then we got that one. This is going to be really pretty. All right, I'm just going to keep going. I found that this is like the only way to keep this thing from moving around. Now the top layer, you don't have to do that, just this bottom layer. And just alternate your ribbons between the two. Okay, we're into this about an hour now. And we're getting towards, I guess we're more than halfway done. This is pretty. This is one extra little step, but it'll keep everything in its place and not move around. There they go again. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. I don't know if I'm getting any deliveries today. No. I don't think I am. I wouldn't be surprised if I did, but I'll check every morning to see what's coming and what's not coming. See, the higher pitched one is Sadie, and the lower pitched one is Sierra. If it's the neighbors, they know. They know. They're going to get barked at. Nothing gets by these two. Make sure everything's tight. Every time you open these ties up, make sure everything's pushed back to the base. All right, maybe I'll hold it up so you can see how it's going. It's looking really, really pretty. So one side. See? Isn't that pretty? Pretty blues. Where did I leave off? Need a bigger table. I really like this table. I don't really have room for anything bigger in here anyway, but this is actually one of those Husky tool desks, tool benches. I bought this up a few years back. It's got all the storage. But it's narrow this way, and this one's got like a power strip thing here, which gives me a little bit less room. But it's nice because I got like my power strips and my USBs over here, and then I got these little cup holders to put little things in. I really like it. I just wish it was wider. All right, so this layer is done. And then when you're all done, you're going to fix the ribbons about 100 times. It's fine. Because they get messed up every time you go around. All right, so here's the first layer. See a little closer. See? All the ribbons. All right, let's get the inside done, and then we're going to attach the sign. Hopefully. That'll be the challenge. This should go a little bit easier. And we're working on the top with the last row of ribbons. And sometimes on the top, I just open them all up, like in an X. You don't have to. Here, this one goes there. You can open them up this way if you want to. See, like this. And not have the two rows coming down the same way this is. You can open them up if you want. Again, that's personal preference. We'll start with it this way and then see if I want to move it to the other way. I'll show you the other way. You can decide which way you like. If you want them to look like exactly the same. Okay. So this one would flow the same way. Both of them going down. And this one over here would be open, like that. Or you can do one of each. It don't matter. It's your wreath. Do what you want, right? It's also going to depend on the... Sometimes it's good to keep it that way. I have to see how we're going to attach the sign. And then I'll figure out which way these ribbons are going to go. I think I might just leave them all down for now because I don't want the ribbons to get stuck underneath the bunny. Let's just keep them all one way for the moment. And I might spread some around later. Just do it that way. We're almost done with this. With this part. Just remember to open up your twisties every time you put something in them. Okay, got 3 more. Okay, 2 more. Last. And also personal preference, you can have this stuff all cut up ahead of time. So if you wanted to, like, you know, one day just cut your mesh and your ribbon tails and have just everything ready to assemble, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I sometimes do it that way. All right, this part's done. We got all our 3 layers. And it's not moving. There's nothing pushing around. Everything's nice and tight. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see if I can get a little closer up with some of that. Okay. All right, let's work on this sign. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Sometimes I like things askew, but not everybody else does. So, get some wires. I'm just going to attach them straight on. I mean, I've made wreaths where I've had things that are going kind of askew, and then when people hang them up straight, and then the whole wreath looks off. So I'm just going to make it straight. And just these are just pre-cut. You can't see. Just putting this through the cable mounts that I already put on here earlier. So they're put on. They're like the 3M cable mounts, and they are sticky to begin with. But I add the E6000 and hot glue, and then I put hot glue around it again. I don't want this going anywhere. It'd be horrible. Yeah, this way. Going in the wrong way. No, I'm not. There's something wrong with this cable mount. Yeah, there it goes. Might have been some glue in the way. Operator error. All right, let's get this thing attached. Let's try to get this thing attached. All right. So I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to try to go right in between my mesh. just twisting the wire underneath. I'm gonna fix it better later. And I'm gonna go up to this corner. Move this over a little bit. Down, but I'm not pulling it down too tight where this thing is going to start to bend. Got it twisted. Those two were on my nerves. Pull these wires down and attach those. And I'm going to do the same to this corner. Alright, flip it. Get these attached correctly. I'm going to fix all this stuff up later. So you can use another twist right here. These will be fixed, all these wires. I don't want people getting cut. Go. All right, let's twist that and flip it back, and hopefully everything looks okay. I think it is. I think it does. And we can fix the ribbons. This looks so pretty. I'm not going to fix it all yet, but I got some more bows to do. All right, let me show you. Look how pretty! I love it. Love it. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to put I'm going to put a bow up here, and then maybe a bow in the two corners. So let me see. I'm going to stick this over here. I got it. Yeah, I'm going to put a big bow on the top and have it maybe cascade. I'm just looking at it. on the easel. All right, let's make a big bow. Like one bigger one and then one little smaller one. Where's my little bow friend? Here we go. My little friend. Okay. I'm gonna start with that. Then do that one. Some white. I don't know if we have enough of this. Maybe. All right, let's see what we got. This is designer ribbon, like real designer ribbon, luxury ribbon. We're gonna put a little bit of this in. I don't want it. No, I do want a bigger tail on the one side. And scrunch, twist it. Let's stick this in here like that. That's gonna be really, really pretty. All right. And we're gonna put. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna start with like 6.5, I think. Scrunch that in. And twist. Do 6.5 on this side. Scrunch that down. And then this one is going to be up here. Alright. I got like an X. Usually with this pretty ribbon, I just fold it. Like that. And then we'll use some of this plain blue. We're going to do the exact same thing. Twist it. It's going to be just a little bit shorter than this one. Scrunch it. Okay, now that one. I'm going to dovetail it. And then we're going to go in with this one. Same thing. A little bit shorter. Just twisting in between each loop. Pushing it down. All right, cut this. Okay. This one is also going to be dovetailed on this side. It's going to be pretty. Alrighty, Now, next one. This one. Yep, this is pretty. And then we'll just do a white in the middle. Maybe should make it a little longer. That's pretty. Very, very pretty bow. This one I'm going to cut on a diagonal. All right, and I'm just going to put a little white in the middle. This one. Make it like a loop. Okay. So use a zip tie. Lift it up very careful, very, very carefully. I don't want any of this ribbon to move. It needs to stay exactly where it is. I can use a smaller one. Zip tie. It's a big bow, but it's not extremely. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, I'm going to pull it tight, but not too tight, because I'm just going to mess with the loops a little bit. And I'm going to put the wire underneath it. Tight. Snip off. Okay. Now let's go put it on a wreath. I'm going to move it this way. You can see it. You can see it. There we go. She's on the little wreath form. See if I can move this also. Straighten it up. You don't want to see all that. All my mess. There we go. Well, good enough. Good enough. All right, let's take our bow. Pretty snazzy, huh? I want to put it up here because I want to like hide a little bit of this right here. So we're going to put it up here. It's like a little bit of a gap. The end of this piece. There we go. Good. That off a little bit. Yeah, that's good there. I pretty much had it. I didn't even have to take it off. All right, let me just leave it like that. There we go. You see that? Pretty that is. That is, whoop. That on right. Let's see what we're going to do with those. This one, let's see. You know if I'm going to be able to, let me see if we can do this or not. It'll work on this kind. I've never cascaded. It might work. We can just group these together like this. Make sure you can see me. Yeah. Scrunch. And then I'm going to tie it. These little guys right here. Fold this up. Dovetail that one. That one's a little shorter. I gotta get in your way for a second. That one. Pretty. Now this we can cut or we can curl. So if you want to curl it, to see how it looks curled. Yeah, where's my scissors? I'm gonna fix that. Give it a good little haircut there. Like it curled, I'll just curl it loosely like this. I like that. And then if the owner of the wreath doesn't like that, they can cut it if they want it shorter. But I'm hanging on here. Where's my hook? This is really pretty. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another smaller bow here. I might add, this one doesn't match. I just have to see if I can find one. But I might put maybe an egg or something here. And I'm going to go ahead and make another bow for that. This is not going there, but I would like to put something there. I'm not sure what. Unless there's going to be more bow. Look at a carrot. Not this one, but I'm going to put something there. Unless it's going to be another bow, but or something. But let's make a bow for here. We're just going to make a smaller one. Let's go back to the drawing board. And I'm not going to use the thicker ribbon this time. I'm going to start with this one because we're going to make a smaller bow. That stuff is really thick. Okay. Let's make like a, let's go in between, like a 5.5 inch loop. I don't want this bow to be too big. I got it at 5. All right, a little over 5. I like 5.25. Do that, and then I'm going to go in, because I want this on the other side too. I'm just going to put this in. Yeah, I'm going to do one. I'm going to do a loop. I'm going to do a 3rd loop. That's the same size. Try that. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. Stay down there. What same size is this one? 3 the same size. So I want this one to go up here. I want this one to stay here. I want one up, one to the right, and one to the left. Okay, let's see what we have left of this one. Do like one loop. Do a loop. A little bit of this one in. It's only going to be one loop. Or it might not even be that. Let's see. Can we even get a loop in here? You might just have to do, just dump it in like this. Just push it in. No loop. Just for color. That's okay. You can do that. You don't have to make a loop. It can just be pushed in. Just to have that neutral color in there. And then we'll do this one. I like these blues. They're pretty. Bring this in again. Do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to make 4 loops. The blue. Let's get this one on a diagonal. All right, we're almost done. And let's get this little piece on here. Pull that up. There's our smaller bow. use the wire for this. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Let's get these ends cut. Dovetail them. Man, this is a long project. This is it. We are done after this. Let's get this attached. Let's bring you guys back over here. There we go. This little bunny. Oops. All right, let's get this one attached in this corner. One. There we go. One there. And this one over here. Before it falls. All right, that blue on there. I don't even think I'm going to trim them. I think I'm just going to leave them just the way they are. I love those little tails hanging down like that. Like this. I need to put something here. Put this little white flower. See how that looks. I have to put something there. Something has to go there. Just don't know about these leaves. No. It's too yellow. I think we're gonna go with I have blue flowers. I think I'm gonna stick a blue flower in there. Let's see. Yep. Oh, I think this will look really pretty. I'm just going to put one little flower here. That matches perfect. There we go. We're done. Now, of course, if you wanted to add any other kind of greenery, or I thought, where did I put it? And just a little bit of blue for the bows. Can't even really see it, that one. I might add a little bit. Just a little bit right here, like around the bow. But other than that, she's done. And I'll glue that in. Okay. Well, now you know how long it takes to make just a plain. No, it didn't even come out plain. I think it came out actually really pretty. I'm gonna glue that little guy in. There we go. Oh, forgot to cut this one. Where's my scissors? One more to cut. That goes like that. It's gonna get dovetailed. Like that. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. It's just got messed up a little bit. Here's my thingy. There, it's better. Okay, she's done. I guess I should probably put something here too. I'll find something to put right there, because you can see the tinsel through this. Not that it's long, but I'm gonna put like maybe another little flower here. Okay. All right. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you come back again. Have a great day.